see it or not?
I do. Yeah, there you go. Your left. A little more. A little more. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Hello planet, hello internet. This is Tokenize, and if you're watching this video, you probably have a stake in the game. I'll give you a prehistory a little bit. So this is Arnoldas Nauseda. He's the CEO of the Smartlands platform. Again, if you're familiar with our channel, you probably know what I'm talking about because his interview beat all our records by very far. It's like over 22,000 views right now. But the most important part of it is that Arnoldas in his video, and again, you probably know that already, he promised €1,000 in the investment account on the Smartlands platform to the best comment for his video. It was a couple of weeks ago, and he promised to put out a report on what comment we selected, and Arnoldas, as usual, has done his due diligence. Obviously, we're a little late here, and we do apologize for that. But we're finally here, and as far as I can tell, Arnoldas has had a chance to go through all the comments, and he's selected the one that he feels that should be selected as the best one for that video. So Arnoldas, congratulations, first of all. Obviously, you're a star. Secondly, let me ask you the main question of the day. I mean, you've had like almost 2.5 weeks to go through all the comments and figure out who's the lucky chap. Did you do that, Arnoldas? Did you go through all the comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Tokenize.
Oh, that's us right here. Okay, so here they are. A bunch of comments. I'm looking at 26 of them.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for all the comments, for the guys who watched the video, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you for all the comments as well. All comments were really appealing and very relevant. And I picked, the most relevant to our business model. So that was the last comment in the all 26 comments. It was commented by Geoff Lopez, and this comment sounds like this: these new kinds of ownership of real estate allow someone like myself, who has always wanted to invest into real estate, an opportunity of doing without having a large capital investment. This new technology allows fractional investment, which is what I see as the biggest advantage. I'm looking forward to see more news from Smartlands team. One last thing, the fact that they are complying with the UK regulation standard seems to be as the safest bet for the adoption of this project. So Geoff Lopez, thank you for this comment, and you are the winner. So you will receive €1,000.
That's great. I mean, I'm sure that guy's going to be really thrilled and ecstatic. I know I would be if I'd gotten that kind of money to play with on the Smartlands platform. Why did you find that particular comment so appealing that you thought it's worth €1,000?
I think that was the closest, comment to our business model, what we're doing, what we're trying to achieve, what actual advantages, what pains are we solving, and also the value proposition. So this fractional ownership is the offerings what we provide. So another comment actually why we choose, I think this guy Geoff Lopez is the the generation that we are targeting. The people who are sort of millennial generation Y and Z, and that's exactly from the picture what they see is the Geoff Lopez. I think he understands this, and that's the basically the critical mass what we're targeting for the people who are tech savvy and also understands what is the fractional ownership, and then they don't want to actually, he's mentioning in his comment that he doesn't want the responsibility for keeping real estate assets. He wants that his ownership could be digital, and he could invest in that in that digital way.
Excellent. Let me ask you, let's unpack a few things here. He's talking about real estate. He wants to invest real estate, and I'm assuming that you guys are doing mostly real estate, or you have some sort of special expertise in that asset class. What do you think? How can you help that guy invest in real estate, the Smartlands platform?
Basically, we're enabling real estate investment into a digital way. It means you don't need to go to notary, to buy the flat, etc. The entry barrier is quite small. We target the mass market, the generation, Y and Z. The investors will be able to invest into fractional ownership. I mean, they can own, they can digitally through our platform buy the portion, let's say, square meter of the ownership in the specific real estate asset. So the digital way, it means really, the speed, on the acquisition, and also, down the line, we're building the secondary market where all the investors will be able to sell, and trade on P2P level these kind of. So that's, it's innovative, they're useful and beneficial for the generation Y and Z, mobile person, tech-savvy people, and these are the offering for them.
He's saying that doing it on Smartlands platform is probably the perfect way for someone to invest in real estate in the UK without having a large capital investment. So you mentioned fractional ownership. Does that mean like a 50 cent, $100, $1,000? Do you have a minimum? Do you have a maximum?
Yeah. We're planning to start from 1,000 euros. So the guy who received the 1,000 euros, he will be able to invest in a fractional ownership, use this capital, use this award to invest into our first project. So we're planning to start with from 1,000, let's say, euros or pound sterling. And down the line, once we have developed all the efficiencies in our products, this amount can be lowered in the future.
Well, let me just ask you, I mean, it may be a little early to ask, but have you settled on property yet that you're going to tokenize, or is that a secret, some sort of inside information? Are you ready to share that?
No, we're not ready to share because by the regulator, we cannot promote at the moment property. We are structuring the property, number of properties, but we are structuring the first one, which will be, soon we'll be able to announce. Once we, have the proper licenses, then we will be able to promote and announce what is this property, in concrete figures and geographically.
Okay, so I know that you're pretty close to the first one, to the first offering. Is there anything you want to say to people who are actually jumping out of their pants waiting for you guys to announce that this building or this office center or this factory is going to get tokenized? Do you have a few words of encouragement to those people?
Yes.
Tell them, like, hold on or something like.
Yeah, so first of all, I would like actually to ask for our community for the patience, because they would be waiting for a while, and actually to thank you for the patience, first of all. Soon, actually, we will be able to tell exactly, the project, which is the project, or the concrete details, and we'll be able to disclose. So, keep a little bit more patient. It's our development milestone of the platform, of the legal framework. We'll be able to disclose soon, break the ice and start tokenizing the, further projects after the first one.
Okay, well, that about wraps it up. We've heard from Arnoldas Nauseda. We've heard the name Jeff Lopez for the first time in our lives, but I'm sure not the last time, because we're going to contact that person. We're going to let them know that they've won 1,000 euros on the Smartlands platform, and it's affirmed by its CEO, Arnoldas Nauseda. Thank you so much for doing this on our channel, Tokenize. Hopefully we'll do that more often. If you guys have any more money for people to play on your platform and spread the good word, we'll be more than happy to put together another video. With that, I bid you adieu. Well, thank you so much. Thanks, Arnoldas. Arnoldas Nauseda, Smartlands platform.
Thank you.